Hi, my name is Emeka and welcome to Growth is Personal. Each week, I share insights and strategies that will equip you to accelerate your personal and professional growth and bring you conversations that will empower you to thrive in life, career, and business. Hi, welcome once again to Growth is Personal podcast. I'm so glad we're getting to the final or the last episode in the month in the year of 2023. 2023 has been a phenomenal year. We've had a lot of growth in our podcast. We've gone through several topics and conversations with our guests, amazing guests that we've had on the show. I'm so grateful for everyone that has tuned in either on Spotify or Apple Podcasts to listen to the podcast. Thank you for your rating. If you've not rated the podcast on Spotify, please do so. Give us a follow. Once you go to Grow the Personal Podcast, give us a follow. It will help our visibility. And also, if you haven't given us a rating or review, please do so. A lot of people have listened to or listened to this podcast on Spotify, but not all of you have liked or followed the podcast. Please do so. It will really help us grow. And for those who watch on YouTube as well, thank you for always being a part of our show, of listening, watching, and also sharing the podcast, giving us your likes and your comments. Please keep doing that. 2023 has been an amazing year, and I'm glad to bring the final episode in the year of 2023. Just a solo episode, no guest at this time. We'll be having more guests in 2024, so stay tuned. There's a whole lot that's packed for 2024. But as we wrap up this year 2023, I wanted to share with you a few things, a few thoughts that would help you as you go into 2024. And what I have thought about talking about today is how you can elevate your career by focusing on what you can give, not what you do not have. I'm going to say that again. How you can elevate your career by shifting your focus from what you can give, not what you do not have. A lot of times we focus a lot on what we do not have. I do not have the education, or I do not have the certification. I do not have the connection. And we are so consumed by what we do not have. Whereas we have something to give. And if we shift our focus from what we can give, a lot will change, because the person who is given is in a place of abundance. When you shift your mindset to giving, your mind begin to open up to creativity of how you can even expand your giving. The one who gives is comes from a place of abundance. The mindset that is required to give is totally different from the one that focuses on what you do not have. So I'm going to share with you, as you step into 2024, your desires to you probably desire to elevate your career, to get a promotion, to level up. I want you to begin to focus on what you can give, right? In the pursuit of your success, personal or professional success, shifting your mindset to what you can give is so important. So here are 7 powerful ways by which you can contribute, right? By which you can focus on contribution rather than dwelling on what you lack. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to share with you 7 powerful ways by which you can focus on what you can contribute and not what you lack. Are you ready? All right, let's go. Number 1, embrace your strength. As you step into 2024, embrace your strength. What are you good at? Have a self-reflection. Think on paper. What exactly are you good at? Are you good at speaking? Are you good at designing? Or are you good at helping people go through complex process to make it simple? What exactly are you good in organization? What exactly are you good at? Embrace that strength, right? Identifying your unique skills and talent would help you to be able to do much more, right? Leverage your strength for positive impact. A lot of us, we focus on our weaknesses, what we're not good at, right? And then we begin to do a lot. I want to take this training, I want to take these courses, because we focus on what we're not good at. We focus on our weakness a whole lot, right? But we don't focus on our strength, whereby we can leverage those strengths. What are you good at right now? The way to elevate your career in 2024 and beyond is to leverage your strength. It's okay to work on your weakness when you've identified it, but it's more important to focus on your strength because there's so much you can achieve when you focus on your strength. Number two, network with purpose. Network with a purpose. To elevate your career in 2024, you cannot do it alone. You cannot go on this journey by yourself. You have to be intentional about building relationships, right? So instead of seeking, what others can offer you, in this process of networking, you also have to focus on what you can contribute. I always like to say, when you look at the word network, there's something there that's called work, which means that you are actually working. You're working towards something. You have something to contribute, right? Right. No one wants to network with someone who is just there to just get and not give, right? So network with a purpose. What exactly do you want to get out of that relationship or that conversation? But make sure that you come to that conversation with something else, something that you can give. Genuine connection is built on mutual value, right? If you want to build relationship with people, you also have to find how can you contribute to this person? How can you help them promote their own business? Or how can you help them connect to someone else who does something that they probably would need, right? So as you desire to elevate your career in 2024, begin to network on purpose. Right? If you're on social media, be on social media for a purpose. If you're sending connection requests, let there be a purpose behind that. Are you trying to add value? Even if you're trying to get value from such a person, also find ways to contribute. Maybe make a comment in their post when they make one on LinkedIn, for example, right? Always be in the position of giving. Always be in position of giving. That's the way you're going to elevate your career in 2024. So network with purpose, that's number two. Number three, share your knowledge. I cannot overemphasize this a lot. You want to be able to share your knowledge. What do you know? How can what you know add value to someone else? Don't keep it. This is not the time. Gone are the days where you just, you know what you know, you stay in your job, you put your head down and just keep working and hope that one day your career is going to elevate to the top or you're going to get a promotion. No, you want to be able to share your knowledge, right? Be generous with your expertise. Whether it's through mentorship or sharing your insights or lessons, contribute to others. The way you're going to grow is by helping others grow, right? So what do you know in your space, in your current space, in your field of endeavor, in your area of expertise? What exactly are you good at? Begin to share your knowledge. Go on social media, on LinkedIn, wherever you feel or you know that your audience are. Begin to share your knowledge. I share a lot about my knowledge, about my lessons learned on LinkedIn, and I've been able to grow a good number of relationship and people and community by just doing that, sharing my lessons, even failures, how I was laid off at some point, but how I was able to pick myself up. Just sharing that lesson alone can help someone, right? So if you want to elevate your career in 2024, begin to share your knowledge, share it widely, right? Through podcasts, through through a text, through whatever format you feel comfortable, creating. Begin to share your knowledge. Number four, collaboration over competition. If you want to elevate your career in 2024 and beyond, begin to collaborate, not compete. The truth is this: you're not in competition with anyone, right? Everyone is on a journey. You are your own journey. Your career, whatever you do in business, you are your own journey. And anyone who is, you know, always trying to compete is going to be left behind, because the mindset, the energy required to compete is it's exhausting. You need that energy to begin to find ways to even create more value for what you do, right? So if you want to elevate your career in 2024, begin to focus on collaboration, right? Collaboration. Find people who do what you do and join forces together to move forward, right? Find people who have strength in other areas that you do not, and find ways to collaborate, right? Sometimes I go, to conferences to speak at, to support people who are doing, their conferences and all. It's part of collaboration. On my podcast, I have guests who come on the show is also a means of collaboration. They're bringing their knowledge to the show, and they're bringing their expertise to share with people, impacting lives, also growing their own visibility as well by doing so, right? You do not make any gain by competing, right? Collaboration is the way to go. And you can do that in so many ways, even with people you do not know. You do not have to know someone to collaborate with them. You just have to share the same value and share common goals, right? So, number four, collaboration over competition. Number five, develop a problem solver mindset, right? Focus on finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. People can talk about problems. It's so easy to dwell on the problems, it's so easy to identify problems, but it's much more difficult to be able to find solutions to that. But you have to develop a problem solver mindset, right? Most people are consumed with thinking about their problems that it saps the energy and creativity to create solutions. I'm going to say that again. Most people are so focused on the problems that is going on around them that it saps the energy and creativity for them to be able to create the solutions to get out of that problem. So rather than focus on, oh, the economy is bad. Oh, the system has not been designed to favor me. Oh, this and that. My employer is not treating me well. Oh, my colleagues are not, are not friendly. Whatever the problem is, don't dwell on it. Begin to focus on how you will create solutions, even in your workplace or where you find yourself. Don't be the person who picks up a problem and goes to tell your boss or your manager. Be the one who finds the problem but comes up with a solution and present it to the manager or to present it to your supervisor. That's how you create value for yourself, and that's how you elevate your career. Begin to develop a problem solver mindset. Whatever you find, problem you find around you, how are you part of the solution? How are you part of the solution? Are you part of the problem, or are you part of those who are talking about the problem? If you want to elevate your career in 2024, begin to focus on being a part of the solution. But you have to develop a problem solver mindset. Number six, volunteer and give back. People, volunteer, the word volunteer has been, overused, and it's almost like a cliche. But the truth is this: if you want to elevate your career, you want to stand out, you want to be able to give back. You want to volunteer your time, your expertise, your creativity. I remember when I came to Canada at some point, early on, 2015, 2016, I was looking for a job. I couldn't find a job, right? I was applying and all of that. But I knew that I have value to offer, right? I knew I had coaching experience. I knew I could also speak and inspire people. So what I did was to volunteer with an organization where I was helping their client or their people or their community to coach them to get jobs, right? So here am I, not having a job, but helping others find jobs. So what I would do is 1 hour per week, I would set up a Zoom call with the team, and I walk through, individuals on how to prepare their resume, how to prepare for an interview and all of that, just helping them get better at their job search strategy. Hey, I was still looking for a job. But the truth about it is, when you want to volunteer or give back, it doesn't mean that you have everything all sorted out. It doesn't mean that your life is perfect, right? Most people wait till their life is perfect before they give back. No, you can give back with what you already have. So what happened was, I was volunteering my time and my expertise and knowledge to help other people get jobs. And that also paid off for me. So if you want to elevate your career in 2024, find ways to volunteer your time, your expertise, your knowledge. Contribute to causes and agendas that aligns with your values, right? Let your values match up with your actions. So whatever you support, whatever values, whatever initiative that aligns with your value, put action into it. Volunteer your time, give back, help other people, right? And number seven, celebrate others, right? Acknowledge and appreciate the contribution others are making in your space and other spaces, right? Be the one who is quick to praise and slow to criticize. I'm going to say that again. Be the person who is quick to praise and slow to criticize. We have a lot of people on social media today who criticize people a lot. We are part of, in every comment or every post that has to do with somebody shaming someone or criticizing someone, we are the first to go and comment. Why would you have to be the one to comment and criticize others? Why don't you be the one who praises others? You see other people getting promotion, other people getting jobs, celebrate them. celebrate with others. You create the energy, the environment that also helps you thrive and grow. Right? There's something about having a positive energy and positive attitude towards other successes that creates your own environment for your own success. Right? As you go into 2024, make sure that you are celebrating others. You're creating an energy, an environment where joy and peace and love thrives. That is the way that you are going to grow. Right. So I'm going to recap on the point that I shared for you to be able to elevate your career by focusing on what you can give and what you do not have. Number one, embrace your strength. Number two, network with purpose. Number three, share your knowledge. Number four, collaborate instead of compete. Number five, develop a problem solver mindset. Number six, volunteer and give back. Number seven, celebrate others. I hope this podcast episode was helpful to you. Please leave a comment if you're watching on YouTube. Leave a comment on YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify, share also your feedback, but make sure that you follow this podcast. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of 2023. It's been an amazing year, and thanks to all the guests who have featured on this show. If you're looking to collaborate, if you're looking to sponsor any of our episodes, please feel free to reach out to us. The link will always be in the podcast note, either on Spotify or YouTube, on how to reach out. It's been an amazing 2023. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a fruitful 2024. And this is Emeka again on Grow This Personal podcast, signing out. I'll see you in 2024 with a fresh and new episodes. Until I come your way in the next episode. Bye for now. Remember, your growth is personal. No one is responsible for your personal growth but you. Bye for now.